What are my thoughts on Punchline? I've already seen 4 episodes, episodes 1 through episodes 4, and I gotta say, I still have mixed feelings. It's Johnny Boy from Anime Live Reactions. I bring you a review or impressions of Punchline. So, the first episode, when I first saw Punchline, I was like, oh my god, dude, I was going crazy. The action, everything, that opening, not the opening song, but the opening to a series is one of the best that I've seen in the past year because it really hooked you on. I was like, wow, this is amazing. Amazing action. This had so much potential within the first 10 minutes. I was like, this is gonna be one of the best series of the season. But unfortunately, after those 10 minutes of action, the show just took a completely different turn because it wasn't the type of show that I thought it was gonna be. I heard a lot of people comparing it to like Blue Exorcist or something like that, and that's not what we got. We're pretty much getting like a harem anime, but is it a harem anime? Because in a harem anime, you have to have one guy as the male cast surrounded by a bunch of females, and typically in a harem anime, the girls are going crazy for the guy, or the guy doesn't care about the girls, whatever. But in this series, our main character is invisible to the girls because he is a spirit right now. So even though the rest of the cast are girls, I don't know, is this called, can you consider this a harem anime? Let the debate begin in the comment section below. Let me know if you think this is a harem anime or not. But moving on from that, I just feel like the show is not going anywhere specifically. Right now, slowly per episode, we're getting some character development, kind of our main character. At the very least, he's growing in spirit powers. At this point, he can now move doors and cabinets and cinnamon. He can like lift up a little bit cinnamon and now possess people. This power of possession with these city rules, it's fun. It's a fun thing to watch. One of my favorite characters though doesn't get enough screen time, and it's the cat. I love the cat, dude. When the cat's like, yo, let me show you something on the computer. And then he goes on YouTube and he's watching a cat sex video. Oh man, that was so funny. I love those moments. I wish we had more of those moments. So the cat is definitely a funny character. But again, who is the bad guy? Now, in episode 4, we found out that the organization that supposedly is saving us or is warning us about the meteor that's coming is actually trying to not prevent it, but they want it to happen. But at the same time, the guy from the government, from the United States government, said, like, we are on your side. We secretly sent probes to space with blah, 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 a bunch of nuclear missiles, and we're gonna stop the meteor. But the thing is, if that's the case, if you're a good guy, then why was our mysterious superhero chasing you down? And like, why? I don't think you can't just take their word for it. You have to. It's not clear who the bad guy is, who the good organization is, and who the bad organization is. Because right now they're both pointing fingers at each other. So it's not quite clear. And I am curious to find out. But before I continue, I just want to quickly talk because I noticed something horrible in this most recent episode, episode 4. So before I talk about the rest of the series, episode 4, spoilers, at the end of the episode, after the end credits, Ito died. Like, Ito was dead. Now, I don't know if that really happened or there's gotta be some sort of explanation, because if you gonna kill a character at the end of an episode, like after the end credits for the preview of the next episode, that's horrible. That did not make any sense to me. So I do think that there's more to it than that. I think they just want to shock us and be like, oh my god, all right, and then watch the next episode. Because again, 4-episode rule for a lot of people. A lot of people now follow a 4-episode rule template or format. So they're trying to hook us in after 4 at the end credits of episode 4. Again, going back to our overall characters, there are some mysteries. Why are these characters so close to each other? How did they end up together in this building? And one of them has superpowers, one of them is a robot. There's different circumstances to each character. We also have a bear, but there's not too much explanation about this bear. We do know that this bear heals really quickly, but was the bear an experiment of a government project, or what's going on with this bear? Why do people want the bear so much? Like, there's so many questions unanswered, and unless you start giving us answers, people are gonna get frustrated. People aren't gonna be able to connect all the different theories and everything that you're throwing at us, because you need to follow that up with some content, with some clear explanations as to what is going on. So that is my biggest issue with this right now. It is a funny show. It's not the funniest, it's not constant comedy, but there are some funny moments to it. Again, I'm gonna keep on watching it because I'm curious to see where it goes, but I can't quite recommend the show just yet. It's at the same level as Blood Blockade. Blood Blockade is one of the shows that I can't quite recommend just yet. I still have to watch a few more episodes because I'm not following the 4-episode rule. I'm giving this show a chance. But if I was to be a strict 3-episode rule type of guy, I probably would have dropped this already and would have moved on to some other amazing shows that are happening in this season. But I want to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with me or you disagree with me, because I'm sure there are going to be people who really like this series, but I'm sure there's a lot of people who enjoy it but aren't crazy over it, and that's kind of where I stand right now. I enjoy the series, it's fun to watch, but I'm not crazy about it like I am for Fate Stay Night and some of the other shows that are happening this season. So I just hope they don't disappoint at the end of it. Again, they hooked me on within the first 10 minutes of episode 1, and then episodes 2, episodes 3, episodes 4 just kind of, they were okay. They just didn't compare to that first episode. And man, if you're gonna make an awesome series, you can't just give us an amazing first episode and then you have to sustain it. So we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching.
I can't do it. Not like this.